Topping news tonight, the tranquil shores of Grand Bahama were rattled by Mother Nature's fury this past weekend as relentless winds and torrential downpours swept across the island, leaving a trail of widespread power outages. Tonight, officials from the Grand Bahama Power Company confirmed the successful restoration of power in all affected areas following exhaustive assessments and round-the-clock efforts. Rumiko Knowles reports.
During the passing of the storm, we estimate that a little more than 1/3 of our customers would have experienced some sort of impact to their service.
Over the weekend, the customers of the Grand Bahama Power Company grappled with power outages due to adverse weather conditions. Cleopatra Russell, the Director of Communication, highlighted the challenges faced by crews working tirelessly through the storm. However, their efforts were impeded by the formidable combination of strong winds and heavy rainfall.
We would have seen customers who would have been restored, and then winds came again long after the passing was anticipated that the storm, we would no longer see effects, and we would have had those customers have to be restored again. Crews worked up until 4 a.m. up on both mornings. We had about a little under 100 of our customers into Monday morning who were still without power.
Russell says the Grand Bahama Power Company did not execute a controlled shutdown and clarified the cause behind those outages.
The high winds brought a lot of debris and a lot of impact onto the system. The system is designed to protect itself. When winds get to a certain mile per hour, the system shuts itself off for protection purposes, and in some instances, that's what happened. In other instances, we had a few poles that ended up coming down. We had a pole that caught on fire. We had a lot of debris that ended up into the secondary, and that impacted our ability for us to be able to restore as efficiently as we wanted to.
Additionally, she mentioned that in some cases, there were isolated outages.
When the equipment servicing their home or a small group of customers has been impacted by wind, that could be through a blown transformer, that could be by a wire simply disconnecting from the pole and or their service line being disconnected. That could have impacted customers. We also had customers who were impacted from the substation side, the winds and or debris ending up in the substation and or the secondary equipment shutting itself off to protect itself, and so we would have to go back, reset that. The winds might have then caused some other debris to impact that again.
Considering winds exceeding 30 miles per hour with higher gusts, she expressed satisfaction with the way the system held up.
99% of impacted customers were restored Sunday night. We did have some isolated instances that lingered into the morning, and those required our teams to go door to door or house to house to assess the damage, to see what was going on and be able to fix those.
For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Rumiko Knowles.